Day begins with 8 teams, all hoping to keep their national championship dreams alive. But only 4 will move on to next weekend's semifinal, and we'll all find out who those 4 will be together over the next 10 hours, all right here on ESPNU. It's Maryland and Florida to get us started next. Lopinto didn't have quite the angle. Maryland did a nice job to collapse on the freshman to deny any clean look. Florida going against arguably the best goalie in the country. Highest save percentage at 55%. Emily Sterling, so tough to beat.
See the far left-hand side of your screen, Aurora accordingly for Maryland, pulling herself way outside the play.
Lou Becker on the run, rings it off the top of the pipe.
That's her second post shot. Dane can be
Plenty of room. Great save, Sterling. Emily Sterling showing why she's one of the best in between the pipes in the country. Pavanelli goes through the spin cycle. Double team comes in, weaves through it. Danielle Pavanelli goes low, met by Emily Sterling. They had 6 the entire game when these two met back in February. Maryland won it 18-8. Heller, who won the draw, got the shot off there, met by Sterling. She looks really comfortable in cage today.
makes her.
Pavanelli going against the Big Ten Defender of the Year in Abby Bosco. Great feed in front. Sterling kept it out. Emily Sterling, another magical save.
Beautiful pass to the inside. Credit Sterling with an awesome save. And then coming up with possession. Those are kind of those game-changing moments when a goalie can stand up strong and then control the rebound. Huge stop.
Just as Florida was trying to get some momentum, cut into this Maryland 2-0 run, Emily Sterling, you're going to want another look at this.
One of the reasons she's Big Ten Goalie of the Year, the explosion, and then the ground ball. Just pad her stats here. Maryland up 4-2. Between the teams, both great, strong draw teams. I think that'll be a really exciting one, the way that Syracuse.
Great take, Jess misses. Maryland reloads, goes right to goal. I think Reznick got a piece of it. Florida wins.
It's supposed to be an automatic yellow card. You see the numbers here, 52% of the free position shots, good for 6th in Division I.
Hall darts in, saved it. Sterling did so well. Hall probably kept it in her stick an extra second too long.
Sterling moves just so well in the cage, follows the shooter, cuts down the angles.
Shannon Smith on the move, draws contact. Reznick makes the save, but they're going to pull this out for a free position.
Award an 8-meter. So watch the extension of the arms. Oh, yeah. You run out of play or you extend your arms like.
Feed inside, Libby May couldn't quite squeeze it through. Great save by Reznick. They'll pile on the pressure. Here's Shannon Smith. Reznick needed that save and she got it. 8 seconds to operate. Picks out Grace Griffin. Great save by Reznick. That'll reset the shot clock.
24 shots in Maryland, just 14 for Florida.
Out of the timeout. This has been good ball movement, but Emily Sterling makes a save again. 6 saves for Sterling on the afternoon. They've made their money this season, outscoring opponents 72-25. Reznick did well to save it, but couldn't keep it in her stick. Florida will have to give it back to Maryland. Accordingly, back there on the restart. A week from tomorrow.
It's crazy how fast it's come. When the season starts back in February.
10 on the third quarter clock. Lopinto goes low. Sterling shut off the angle. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. 40 left in the woman up. Bounces out to Victoria Hench, denied by Reznick. Perfect position to scoop it up and score. Jordan Lipkin, the freshman.
ball, this comes with a great stop, and Griffin at the right time, at the right place, gets that rebound and scoops and scores. Reznick high on that crease.
New goalie in there for Maryland as well, Maddie McSally, relieving Emily Sterling, who had a terrific afternoon. McSally makes a save on her first shot faced. Interesting, they replaced the starting goalie, but it's the starting defense in front of McSally.
Which sometimes is helpful for the new goalie coming in there, that you get those starting defenders. But I do think at this point there is a lot, as we mentioned, next game if you win isn't until Friday, so over a week that you have to recover. But it's good to save those legs.
Reigning national champs taking on Loyola. That game starts at 2:30. McSally, great save. Comes off the bench.
And you can see the bench erupting for her, all the sideline. That's awesome.
Great ride. Emilo Pinto pokes it away. The freshman off and running. Goes right to goal into the side netting, and McSally picks it up. Looks so comfortable out there, and that's so tough to do. Come off the bench and play goalie. I think harder than any other possession to come off the bench for, right?
Yeah, and when you talk to those backup goalies, a lot of times they'll say, like, they more than really anybody else, because sometimes goalies can just be having a bad day, or starter, you never know when you're going to be called. A lot of times when you're those reserve players, you know you're not getting in necessarily unless you're up by a wide margin. But the goalies get stuck in a tough position. We're constantly having to be ready to go in, and you don't really have time to warm up. You got to get right in there and react. So big save and a credit to the rest of the Maryland team.
Terps left no doubt today. The 2 seed, Maryland Terrapins, have earned the first spot of 4 in next weekend's Final Four. Championship weekend will include the Terps once again.